Guys, deluded Guna, Arsenal nil, Red Star nil. You guys asked for it at the start of the season, so let's get into it. The player ratings. Now, it was a weird game. I don't necessarily think, while I don't believe ultimately we didn't play good enough because we didn't take 3 points, and this is a game we should be winning. On top of the fact that the reverse fixture, we should be winning that comfortably, and they took us to the wire. Credit to them, but on an Arsenal basis, we should be winning that. On that basis, I don't necessarily think anyone played. Clearly, no one played well enough, like I said. But I don't necessarily think anyone played bad per se. So it's a bit of a tricky one for me. So let's start with the keeper. I'm giving Matt Macy an 8. Incredible saves. Let me not exaggerate, but couple important saves to save us. He looked shaky at the beginning. You saw that not back pass. He tried to clear it and it went straight to an opposition player. And then you saw him that he was on stuff. You saw him coming out and commanding crosses. He was growing into the game. And I know he's 23 and he's relatively inexperienced, but he looked like a seasoned vet. And no doubt about it, I know it's not the biggest of games, and like I said in the preview, Ospina might not be fully fit, Czech might need to get rested and things like that. But some small sections might have been concerned about him starting, and he's proved some doubters wrong. So 8 out of 10, man. Ultimately, kept a clean sheet too. Something Czech's been failing to do in the last couple of games. So 8 for him. El Nene, I give him a 5. I give him a 5 because I feel he could have done a lot better, but he was at least fighting, making last-ditch challenges, recovering, in the second half, trying to hit the ball quicker and things like that. He playing out of position, so I'll give him a 6, man. He didn't do too bad out there. 5, pardon me. I'll give Holden a 5 as well, similar to Onene. Didn't do necessarily bad out there. I felt Holden played a bit better than him, but to get a 6, you kind of got to be doing the madness. He dealt with the tackles. We were getting, when he saw people getting hit, he saw the fullbacks getting hit in behind, pardon me. He went to help them. He dealt with anything in the air. Obviously, Holding's calm with the ball at his feet. I give him a 5 out of 10. Didn't do nothing else. It might raise some eyebrows, but I'm normally a harsh critic of Debussy. What's going on with my speech today? Harsh critic of Debussy, but I give Debussy a 7. I like the way he helped Reece Nelson. I like the way he dealt with things in the air. I like the way he was aggressive in the challenge. I like the way he got tight. He done what I didn't see in the last game from him. So I give him a 7 out of 10. I think he was definitely the best defensive player on the pitch. Him. I'll give Joe Wilock a 7 as well because he put himself about, undoubtedly the best central midfield player on that pitch from us. He put himself about. He showed his inexperience many times, don't get me wrong. Couple qualities needed to hit the ball in behind. Don't get me wrong, there was a lovely little dribble he did and Giroud should have done a little bit better from being harsh. But he showed his his inexperience at times. But he put himself around. He tried to build play. He's growing in stature. He tried to make tackles and all them things there. I'll give him a 7 out of 10 because he did what he needed to do. I'll give Nelson a 6 out of 10. First half, he could have played a bit better. It weren't the best game from Reece Nelson. He didn't do bad, but he didn't do amazing. There's nothing wrong with that. He's a young player learning. Second half, you saw him get in behind. You saw him whip balls in. Play the man in his natural position. It's not his fault. I give him a 6 out of 10. I give Maitland-Niles a 5. First half, I felt he actually played better in the first half than he did in the second half. Felt his standards dropped in the second half a bit. The crosses were a bit meh and things of that nature. I like the way he dealt with the tackles that he was asked for. He sniffed out danger. He did what he could playing in a position that's ultimately not his. So I'll give him a 5 out of 10. I'll give Coquelin a 5 out of 10 as well. Nice to see him get a couple minutes here and there. He put a foot in. He tried to make things happen. I do think his positioning could have been better given that we were very open and he could have used his common sense a bit. Jack Wilshere to a degree. Oh, sorry, guys. Jack Wilshere to a degree the same. But yeah, 5 out of 10. Giroud. Theo Walcott a 3 out of 10, man. I mean, I'm not going to waste any time, but he's just giving the ball away. He's always offside. I don't think he was offside today, but you get the point. The movement wasn't there. The forward thinking wasn't there. Just a lot of things weren't there. I'll give him his credit. He put in a couple nice passes and crosses and stuff. But 3 out of 10. Giroud, I'll give him a 5. I'll give him a 5. It's really a 4, but I'll give him a 5 because he played better than he did in the first half. He played better than he did last week. And I have to give him credit where it's due. People think I'm on this guy's back, so I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Jack Wilshere the same, 5 out of 10. He woke up in the second half. Like I said, man, ultimately we didn't do enough. But no one necessarily played badly. It's a 0-0. There's many things we can learn from that, man. Like there's not really anything else, man. Like it was just a weird. Oh yeah, that's it. Eddie Nketiah, I give him a 4 because he weren't on the pitch long enough to get higher than a 4. He played better than Theo. I saw him put a couple of nice balls in. He weren't playing up front like that. He was playing on the left. That's all he could do. like I said, it was a weird game, man. Like, no one necessarily played badly, but no one necessarily played well. So I've tried to think back and look at their performances as non-biased and as non-partisan as partisan as I could. To be honest with you, guys, the League, I'm signing out. For those of you that are awake, get some sleep, man. Get in the comments, subscribe, do the rest of it.